So welcome back to Biomandscape. Today we are going to know about numerical. We will solve this question. So the first question is, in a diploid organism, the gene A, B and C are present on the same chromosome in that order. So the AB intervals is 10 map units, BC interval is 20 map units, and in an AA, BB and CC heterozygous individual will be the proportional of gametes that carry the genotype AB capital C. So here the options are given. A is 1%, B is 10%, C is 20% and D is 30%. So how we will calculate this? So first we have to draw A and B map that comes out to be 10 mapping unit as given in the question, and B and C it is 20 map units. So what we have to do is we have to find out the gamete proportions in a linked the gamete proportionality in linkage to the gene cross. So first we have to determine the recombinant frequency. So here the gene A and B and C, they are on the same chromosome in that order. So we know that the A and B has 10 map units. This means the recombination frequency between A and B is 10% and the distance between B and C is 20 map units. That means the recombination frequency between B and C is 20%. So we have to determine the parental recombination gametes for A, B, capital C genotype. So this individual genotype is capital A, small a, capital B, small b, capital C, small c. So the question asks for the proportionality of the gamete with the gamete genotype, which is A, capital A, small b and capital C. So the order of the gene is A, B, C. The parental chromosome are likely to be ABC and small abc, and the gametes, that is capital A, small b and capital C, is a double recombinant gamete which is formed by a crossing between A and B and another crossing between B and C. So we have to calculate the probability of a double crossing over. So how will do that? So the probability of the double crossing over is a product of an individual recombination frequency. So here we will write P is equal to double crossing over, that is the crossing over between A and B into the crossing over between B and C. So which comes out to be 10% and 20%. So we will write it like 0.10 that into 0.20, which comes out to be 0.02, that is 2%. So the double crossing over gametes are capital A, small b and capital C, and small a, capital B and small c. So since they are equally likely, the proportional of each is half of the total double crossing over. So we have to calculate the proportionality of this capital C, capital A, small b, capital C gamete. So the proportionality of capital A, small b and capital C gametes, which comes out to be the P double crossing over upon 2, that is double crossing overs we have calculated, that is 0.10 into 0.20, which comes out to be 2%, that is 0.02. So we have to just write it 0.02 upon 2, which comes out to be 0.01, that is 1%. So the proportionality of the gamete that carry the genotype capital A, small b and capital C is 1%. So here the correct option for the option 2 is 1%. Thanks for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.